thank you to Commissioner Gomez, both for putting together this fabulous event, for coming up with the idea to make sure that we honor this important anniversary here at the FCC, and of course for the opportunity to open up with a couple words of remarks. Commissioner Gomez, she won't me saying this publicly, but I consider at least her a good friend, and I really enjoy working with her, and everything she brings to the table here at the FCC. Everything we do, in my opinion, is improved greatly by having her here and her ideas, everything she brings to the table. I also really look forward to the panels to come. A lot of good friends are on the panel, including Tom Wheeler. Some associates like Rob McDowell are also on the panel, I see. But I look forward to everything that folks have to offer. For my own part, I look back at the 1996 Act. I was a junior in high school. I had a complete and full head of hair, and I was enjoying my very first pager and learning how to use that. I think I may have gotten a cell phone around that same time as well. And to think about how many things have changed since then, really in part to a lot of the panelists that are going to be speaking here, the entire, new commercial version of the internet unleashed thanks to the groundwork and the legwork that you all did back then. To some extent, for me, a little bit late to the party being in high school back then, it sort of is like hearing about Woodstock, something that sounds like really cool and interesting, but something that I was not nearly around enough to actually get to experience. So I look forward to it. The one thing from my own perspective is just the idea of convergence. And to some extent, I think, you guys can correct me, one of the promises of the 96 Act was this idea of breaking down silos, of introducing new competitors in new markets. And it was bumpy and maybe it was slower than what people wanted. It was a lot of pinging back and forth in courts. But more than ever before, we are actually seeing that convergence now. You've got cable companies that are taking very large shares of the mobile wireless segment. You've got mobile wireless players that are taking big shares of the in-home broadband market. You've got satellite players competing in all different sectors. We're really sort of, I think, truly in this more frothy, converged environment, thanks to the work that happened in the 96 Act. Of course, there's no raising of the mission accomplished flag or banner at this point. There's a lot to do. And I really look forward to the opportunity to see your all's sort of lessons learned from 96 and where past is prologue in terms of how we can take the lessons of that time and apply it to the challenges we face now. But with that, I know you guys aren't here to hear or listen to me per se, and so happy to sort of move on to the rest of the day. But I look forward to seeing what comes of these panels and discussions.